Previously.
You are on this back-to-back? What a stinker! Why would you do that?
On Progression Series Season 2.
How much is this?
You want to add it up?
No. 5, 2... That's like exact game, isn't it?
You live by 200.
Okay, oh my god, bro, thank god you were doing the math. I was about to get so tilted right now.
If you let me have one more card, I think I won that. In this series, both Nyhmnim and myself will be opening 24 booster packs or one box of a core Yu-Gi-Oh! Booster set. We will build a deck and play a best 2 out of 3, and the winner will receive a small prize to upgrade their deck. However, in each episode, we will open another box of the next set that was released, moving in chronological order, constantly upgrading our decks before dueling each other at the end of each episode. But this time around, we'll be introducing side sets, a new banning system, and plenty of other fun surprises that you'll just have to watch to find out. This is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression Series Season 2. If you want 5% off any singles or sealed product, click the affiliate links in the description and use code Cimoooooooo5. And clicking the TCG Player affiliate link before you shop helps support us to provide you with more amazing content. Well, our win streak may have come to an end. We thankfully get to unban a card courtesy of our wheel last episode. And it's a card that Gage recently banned, and I think it's time to unlock the shock one more time. Welcome back, Shockmaster. Glad to have you. We might be using you today, but it all depends. Let's throw it over to Gage so he can spin the wheel.
It's been a long time coming. I needed a win there. I was getting decimated by Alex's poopy decks for the last few weeks. I really needed a win to get myself in a winning mentality. With the wheel in front of me today, I would be pretty ecstatic to pull just about anything. Any of the cards from the set that I'd love to grab more additional copies of. I didn't get a lot of secret rares, so Ultra Secret looks pretty good. Starlight looks alright. Of course, promo is always going to be something broken, and you know, the bans and unbanned tickets, maybe those won't be too bad as well. We're moving into a new age of Yu-Gi-Oh! Here. We're moving into the Arc 5 era, I believe, right around the corner. Duelist Alliance is coming dangerously close, so maybe picking up a couple redoers would be nice too. Let's just spin the wheel. Let's see how lucky we get today. I don't know what I can get. We'll see. Okay, that's the upper side. That's what I want. We got a wild card Ultra, so we can pick anything from Dragons of Legend. Again, there always is better options, but I'm really happy with this one in particular because the secret rares are above average. I just didn't get a whole bunch of them. Ended up getting like a million, I think, Dark Magician Girl the Dragon Knights and a billion Ra's Disciples, but those aren't the ones I want to see. I wanted to see multiple copies of Curry Bandit, either of the Hands or Mathematician. Which brings me to my decision, and I think that's going to be Mathematician. I ended up only pulling one Fire Hand out of all the secret rares that I got. I got one Fire Hand and 0 Ice Hand. I don't want to play 1-1. That just doesn't sound like good Yu-Gi-Oh! And I pulled one Curry Bandit, and I think one Curry Bandit's great, but I think Mathematician's better. I'm pretty sure Mathematician gets limited at a point too, so it might just be good to have in the collection. So I am going to take my Mathematician. I am going to put it into my collection. I think that's a pretty good grab. You know, maybe on the wheel next week we'll get something even better. Not too bad of a wheel, but today's set is also a banger. I'm going to let Alex tell you all about Primal Origin.
I was so close to beating Gage's ruler deck with Chain Burn. Literally hundreds of life points difference, and I still think that it was the best choice in that matchup. And all things considered, I think if things had gone a little bit differently, we'd be in the winner's circle this time instead of the losers, and we wouldn't be talking about Primal Origin, which is today's set. Primal Origin, actually, I believe the last core set until we get to Duelist Alliance, which is one of the most transformative Yu-Gi-Oh! Sets of all time. This set, though, is pretty spectacular. Just looking at the super rares here, we can see that the artifacts debut. Obviously, it's a bit tricky because without Sanctum or Ignition, at the very least, the artifacts aren't necessarily as good as they could be, but they are still pretty powerful for what it's worth. Also, Karen Gorgon, Anti-Luminescent Knight, is a fantastic rank 4 that is, in fact, generic. And there's just some other good cards in here as well, like Princess Sprout, Escalation of the Monarchs, like, just not bad stuff. Moving down onto the rares, we have powerful cards like Mecha Fanabeast O-Lion, which actually serves some time on the ban list. We've got stuff like Ragnazero, another rank 4. We've got Rhapsody and Berserk, which is like a DD Crow in a rank 4. We even have Traptrix Dionea, which I'm going to be looking to get a few copies of this time to sort of facilitate the hat strategy. Obviously, you know, we need a lot of things to go our way, but just Dionea being a fantastic card and a 1-card rank 4. Can't complain. It doesn't even stop there, though. The Ultras are spectacular, although they might be a bit more limited in terms of how we can use them in our series. The Sylvans were obviously crazy, but I don't think we're really going to be playing Sylvan, in all honesty. Sanctum would be good if we can pull it. Durandel's a generic 5. Ignition is still MST at the end of the day. And we'd love to get Angeli, but I think Madolche's probably past its prime. I actually think the secrets are a bit lackluster for us. Majesty's Fiend is kind of like the only relevant one. The rest of these are really specific to their own decks. Rank of Magic, the 7th one, would be hilarious for Prague, but I'm not really putting too much stock in it. And we got some short prints and the ultis, of course. And then the commons, aside from like artifacts and stuff, I don't think the commons are particularly strong. Diamond Core was a notable card for Kwakimeru strategies. Galaxy Tomahawk is insane. We just need a deck that can actually take advantage of it. And Gage has rulers, so that is disturbing. And I really hope he doesn't figure out anything to do with that. The commons are kind of actually pretty mid. I think really what we're looking for here is the some of the ultras and like the rares and the supers. That's really where this set shines. But before we get into that, I have 3 packs of Astral Pack 4 to open. I haven't opened a single pack of this yet because I've been on a win streak. So I'd like to get another copy of Max C. That'd be pretty nice. Let's see if we can get that. But you know what? I will take a copy of Dandelion if we can't get Max C. Dandelion is a card that has eluded me for several episodes, as a matter of fact, and I've had a chance to get it with a promo wild card, but honestly, I think Max C is better. Dandy's still a sick pickup nonetheless. I'm happy to have it. Let's see what we get in our second pack. 2 for 2 on ultis. Can we get the third ulti that matters the most? I think we're good on Necro Valleys. Come on, that'd be so funny. It's a super rare. Break draw, not very good. We got a Dandy, though. Man, I'm not going to complain that I got 2 ultimate rares, but could I have gotten the 1 ultimate rare that's going to last for the rest of the series? I'm sorry. Like, that's just disappointing. But let's get to Primal Origin. That's what you guys are here for.
Alrighty, Primal Origin is the set today. There's a lot of awesome cards we could be able to pull in this set here. The artifacts in particular, I think, are really strong. Unfortunately, they're locked behind a little bit higher rarity, so if we don't get them, I don't think I'll be too bent out of shape. We got 24 packs of it. Let's see what we can pull. Number 1, Galaxy Tyranno. Whoa, oh my god, and Bolt Penguin. Holy smokes. Battle in Boxer Veil, huh? I've been expecting a lot out of Alex. I've had some pretty good reads at times. Maybe he will want to play Battle in Boxer again, just because Veil's in the set. Who knows? XYZ Universe actually ended up being a pretty good card back in the day, I think. Target 2 face-up XYZs on the field, send both to the graveyard, and then summon an extra deck XYZ monster whose rank is equal to or less than, 1 less than, the combined ranks. So what I remember is, like, if your opponent put 2 rank 4s up, you slurp them up, and then you make a rank 8, or you make a 7. Yeah, that's pretty broken. Ooh, Ragnazero is a great rare to be able to pick up. Pretty much a generic rank 4, be able to pop anything that attack is different, and then we draw a card. Notably, I think it was back in the day, people were playing Activate Tenki, which gives everything on the field 100 attack, so everything is not its original attack. Pretty good, actually. Really good generic rank 4 to pick up. I'm happy with that one. I'm happy with 2. I'll be very... whatever, I'll be happy with 2. Beautiful Princess is actually a pretty good fish monster. Unfortunately, I think it requires a lot of other moving parts to be good. This card doesn't get a reprint for many, many, many years, actually.
All right, 24 packs, Primal Origin. I think I'm looking for Dionea, honestly, more than anything else, and that's a rare. So I think I'd like that. I'd like Ragnazero, Rhapsody, and Cairn Gorgon. That's the ideal 24 packs for me. So flip up pack number 1. Anything good? Does not look like it. Our first holo in Noble Knights of the Round Table. Definitely don't need that, unfortunately. I don't even know, is there any ultra rare that we want? Like maybe like 1 or 2, but that's definitely not it. Okay, there we go. I think we're, what, 3-4 packs in? Ragnazero, that's one of the best rank 4s around this time. I don't know how useful it's going to be to us because Fire Fist isn't a relevant deck in Prague, but that's still a great card. Anytime a card says draw a card, it can't be that bad. Yes, there we go. 1 copy of Dionea down. I would like 2 minimum, preferably 3, but I'll deal with 2. And we also get a Neo Galaxy-ized Tachyon Dragon. I don't think we have a regular Galaxy-ized Tachyon Dragon, but still a cool card. Another Ultra in Bujin Hirume. This card saw minimal play in Bujin. It was like an okay card just because it had like a somewhat decent effect. It was one of the few besides Yamato and Mikazuchi that actually saw some play. I guess the holos keep coming in. There's a Galaxy-ized Prime Photon Dragon. We don't really have many ways to make rank 8s very consistently, but I guess that's like an okay card to have if we ever do find a strategy.
Galaxy Tomahawk. I still forget this card exists from time to time. Somehow legal in Master Duel, and there's nothing crazy being done with it. This card is a common, and it's been forbidden in the TCG for almost as long as I can remember. Why does this card do nothing in Master Duel? Things I'll never understand. Finally, our first holo, and it's an absolute stinker Matron. Number C107 Neo Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon. I'm not going to even say anything else about it. There's nothing to talk about with it. It is a poopy super rare. Another super rare, the Monarchs Erupt. This one is actually not too shabby. I remember I still get frustrated when this card gets flipped up to me. If we control a tribute summon monster, no cards in the extra deck, it's essentially like a better skill drain, right? Yep, negates everything. If we control no tribute, send it to the graveyard. It is a frustrating card to deal with. Ooh, yeah. Bujin Sinew. We've talked about Bujin before. I'd love to play this deck. This was one of the decks that I played back in the day. I was experimenting with Fire Fist and Bujins, putting them together. This was one of the TCG exclusives from what I remember, and it's not a great one. Some kind of battle trick, which is not really good when the deck already has a billion other battle tricks like Crane.
Yes, second copy of Dionea. Honestly, I'm probably going to keep it because I don't want to risk losing the copies of Dionea. So we already have Ragnazero. So I think at this point, all I really want is Rhapsody and Berserk, as well as Karen Gorgon. We've already gotten a few holos, so let's see if we can keep it up. Well, a super rare, but not the one we wanted. Vampire Vamp. Neat little card, but unfortunately, I don't think vampires are in the slightest bit playable for us. Mecha Phantom Beast O-Line is actually a card that could become quite useful to us later, especially if we're opening the set that has Crystron, Halka, Fibrax. That's obviously like years down the line in terms of, you know, where we're at in the Prog series, but in any case, that's a good pickup. Xyz Universe is also an interesting card. It requires someone to be really all in on Xyz monsters, but if you can pull something like this off, this card's actually crazy. Second copy of O-Line, and there is the Monarchs Erupt. I can't say we're getting any shortage of holos in this set, that's for sure. Monarchs Erupt, obviously Monarch-specific skill drain, but in any case, I'm happy we got another O-Line. And a second Xyz Universe isn't terrible just because, like, it's a side deck card at best, and it really just depends, but I think this card's actually pretty cool.
Oh, that's an ultimate rare. I almost skipped that one. Number 62, Galaxy Eyes Prime Photon Dragons. Actually not bad. I'm pretty sure this thing's like responsible for doing some silly OTKs at points. It just gets really big for no damn reason. It's a 4,000 attack rank 8 on its own, which is already fucking massive, right? Oh, Dionea. That's like the first good rare card I've seen. I don't know if I have any Murmillo in my collection, but these were the Trap Tricks. This was the really good one that I remember back in the day, allowing you to reborn a Trap Tricks from the graveyard, and then if she is special summoned, you get to reset a whole trap card. Banish it during the end phase of the next turn. But hey, Dionea is a honey. I love this card, bro. Oh, man. An ultra rare Sylvan Sage Akoya. Sylvan's is definitely like unattainable in Progression Series standards because all cards like Hermitry, cards like Sylvan Charity, all these really, really insane cards that were released in this set are all super high rarity, super hard to get your hands on. I wish there was something that we could cook up with this, but I really don't think there is. We have 2 more packs left, though. Can we get anything else in the close? Nothing in that one. Nothing in that one. That's all right. Do I keep this? I think that I just keep this. I don't know if this is a set worth respinning. There are a couple rares in particular that I would have really liked to see, but I don't know if there's enough to spend a redoer ticket on. The rares that I'm thinking of is like something like Rhapsody and Berserk is really good. I do know he gets an Astral Pack print right around the corner, though. Maybe that's not big of a deal. O-Line ends up being like a broken card legitimately with cards like Summon Sorceress, but we don't end up seeing those cards, not in Progression Series at least. And I would have liked to see more Dionea, but I didn't. I did get a couple XYZ Universe. Maybe throw that in the extra deck, and maybe if Alex plays Gadget or something stupid, I can just absolutely clobber him. That could be crazy. I think this is good enough. I don't think I'm going to respin it. So let's add it to the collection. See what we're playing today.
All right, only a few packs left of Primal Origin, and gotta be honest, I'm pretty content with this. I'd like to see Karen Gorgon in the final 3 packs here, but if we don't get it, it's not the end of the world. He's fine. Let's flip it up, see what we get. There's Tachyon Chaos Hole. Unfortunately, that is a super rare, and we're not going to be using much there. I would have liked to get some artifacts, but we need, like, Sanctum and Moral Tack minimum for the artifacts to be good. Let's see what we get in the last pack. Anything good? We got a Ghost Rare. Ujinki Amaterasu. Fantastic rank 4. The problem is it requires 3 level 4s, and it's kind of situational in terms of how good it is. It's usually used for, like, gimmicky FTKs, honestly, more than anything else. But I guess we'll take it. We got our Dioneas. That's honestly all I wanted. Let's just save it, and let's get to building.
I think it's finally time that we take our rank 4s out for a spin. Alex ended up playing a deck similar to this not too many episodes ago, and it ended up being like the perfect counter to what we were playing, right? We were on some silly Rescue Cat stuff, and we set a Beast Barkion, which is good into like 90% of decks, not the one that's going to normal summon a level 4 and then special summon another level 4. I'm going to try to harness that power myself of the simplicity and be able to play my own gadget deck post Primal Origin here with 3 Soul Charge cooking up in the main deck. I think Alex is still on the idea that I'm going to play Dragon Warriors, which it's a great deck. I had a lot of fun playing it last episode, but I don't think he's going to play Chainburn ever again. I feel like he's going to play a fair deck this episode. And if he wants to play fair, we'll play fair, but our fair deck will be simply better. I don't have to explain the strategy to you guys. It's put level 4s on the field and win the game from there. Unfortunately, we don't have the auto win in the form of Shockmaster. Alex did unban that, but I don't think I'm too terribly afraid of it. This deck also has a whole bunch of different things going for it. It's got really efficient trap cards, a good spell count, and then also just every monster in the deck is a fucking banger, right? Like, we see any of the gadgets, we're searching. We see any of the extenders, they're getting summoned. That's an immediate rank 4. If we make one rank 4, Soul Charge, that's another one on turn 1 that's pretty good. We have Lavalval Chain that we snapped up from him with a Snatch Seal a while ago. That's going to allow us to send anything to the deck to graveyard. Not exactly what we want to do. We want to be stacking to the top of the deck our Haymaker cards like Pot of Greed, maybe Soul Charge for the following turn or something like that. Double Silent Honor Arc is insane. I know Alex has it too, but hey, this is something that we're going to have to play around this episode here. I need to be conscious of it. I know Alex doesn't have hands, but I need to put my cards in defense position, so if he's playing a rank 4 deck, he just can't Silent Honor Arc my own Silent Honor Arc. I did decide that I think he could be playing a rank 4 deck as well today. Because he did unban Shockmaster, I wouldn't be surprised. So I did put in the XYZ universes, like for that dream scenario that I can take 2 of his rank 4s and make a rank 8. I can make a Tachyon Dragon, or since it's 1 less, I can also make Big Eye or Dracosac here. Clearing boards that way would be absolutely insane. If I could flip this, it would be like super pog. Oh, it has to be accept the number monster. So these don't work here. Do I have any other rank 8s? Do I have any rank 8s that even fit that? All the 7s in the game. Give me a minute. Hold on. Turns out all my rank 8s are literal number monsters. Go figure. Not that big of a deal. Dracosac's is 7, and it still works with 2 4s. So if I have the exact read, I do have something I can make. As for the last 2 cards, I'll throw in another Maestro, why not? And then I'll throw in a second Ragna Zero. Why not? Okay, so XYZ Universe is still a legit card. We can make Dracosac with 2 of Alex's monsters, which is broken. That's the dream, right? This is pretty good. I think this is like all around our most fair deck, and I think sometimes fair just wins. We have a pretty good side deck strategy versus anything. The Trap Stun's in for the cheese if he really wants to bring that back against us. And then Valors and DD Crows are just good cards in general, right? This should be good enough to win. And that's what I'm looking to do. Looking to take another game off of Alex today. So let's hope we can do that. Let's see what he's on.
Well, we unlocked the Shock again, so I feel like it's fitting that we played the best deck to play it. We're also just playing all the new cards. I tried making a sort of Trap Tricks Hands deck, but I gotta be honest, it doesn't really work too well when our ratios are what they are, and we don't have artifacts to really kind of compensate for that. So we're just playing this. It's just the Gadget Trap Tricks Rank 4 Turbo deck we played a few episodes back, but I kind of like this deck. I feel like we bodied Gage the last time we played it, so let's play it again, card by card. We're only on 2 of each gadget just because now we have some more bodies to fill the other slots. Still 3 Kage, still 3 Tin Goldfish. Of course, we have Max C, 2 Myrmelio, 2 Dionea. I'm kind of iffy on this because if we don't have Myrmelio, Dionea is just straight up dead, but if we get 1 Myrmelio engraved, both of these are live most likely. So I'm happy to see that, and hopefully it doesn't bite us in the ass. We could always like Lavalval. I'm not even playing Lavalval Chain. I was gonna say you could like Lavalval Chain dump Myrmelio, but the extra deck was a bit tight, and we'll get to that in a second. So that's it for the monsters. The spells, we have Dark Holes, 2 Instant Fusion still. I like the flexibility, and plus we can still do our Key Beetle line with Vanities, and I think that's like an auto win against some decks, so I think it's still worth having, but we can adjust the side accordingly. We have Pot of Greed, Double Smashing Ground, and Soul Charge, and then a metric shit ton of traps. 1 Blackhorn. Haven't seen a lot of this, but Gage is doing a lot of Xyz summoning and Synchro summoning, so I like having this as just like another Solemn Judgment, basically, that's free. We have Bottomless, called the Haunted, Compulse, Double D Prison, Double Fiendish Chain, Oppression, Judgment, Warning, Torrential, Trap Trick, Triple Nightmare, and Triple Emptiness. For the extra, just 2 targets, just the Darkfire and the Thousand Eyes. I might regret not playing a second level 4, but honestly, I don't know where we'd fit it because the extra deck is really, really tight. We have Emerald, we have Double Fit King the Fair Limbs just because Kage is searchable, and it's kind of like just free rank 4 fodder. Maystroke's in here, double 101. Ragna Zero honestly may not even be that relevant, but depending on what kind of deck Gage is playing, this could actually come up. Shockmaster, of course, we have Utopia, Key Beetle, Heartland Draco, Crazy Box, and Papal Operative, and we're siding the hands. I don't know how good good the hands are going to be depending on what type of deck Gage plays. But I'm also kind of tilted. I tried some decks with these in the main board, and I kept drawing the one fucking ice hand, and I feel like that is going to be like the bane of my existence if I side these in. So I want to play them, but I really don't want to play them, if that makes sense. One Mole, triple MST, the third Smashing, another Blackhorn, a Deep Dark Trap Hole. If Gage is on Ruler, this can come in. It's like effectively another copy of Bottomless. We have another Fiendish Chain, and triple Wiretap. So I like this because Gage alluded to the fact that last episode he might bring in Trap Stuns just to have something to stop Chain Burn potentially. So with Wiretap, this is actually quite strong because if he does play Trap Stun, this actually gives us a way to like counteract it, but it's also just good if he has like, you know, other traps that we don't really want to deal with. And also if Gage is playing a deck that isn't Ruler and is more control-y and plays a lot more traps, Wiretap can actually be a fantastic way to like turn tempo around in our favor. Wiretap has a lot of plus sides. Plus, if he's actually playing Chain Burn, which I'm not expecting him to, but it's possible, we could actually bring in Wiretap, and it's a really strong side against that deck in addition to MST. So it actually just covers a lot of bases, so I figured we'd have it in here. 3 might be a little overkill, but in any case, I can't wait to see how this one goes. Ladies and gentlemen, let's not make you wait any longer. It's time to duel. Gage, I can't believe, I know this is Primal Origin, I shouldn't get ahead of myself here, but Duelist Alliance is only a few sets away, and holy crap, I cannot wait until we get there. But Primal Origin, still a pretty decent set for what it's worth.
Yeah, I remember opening Primal Origin. I actually really liked this set because I was a huge Madolche fan back in the day, and Angeli was like a blessing from the gods. The card was so crazy, it did everything you wanted. But like, yeah, like you said, Duelist Alliance right around the corner. It feels like we've made so much, like, progress moving into the progression series. Weird, that's the name. But also we have so many more sets after Duelist Alliance. Like, I don't even know if we've reached the halfway point yet.
Yeah, I think you mentioned off camera how it's, as we get further through the years, more and more sets are released, and as a result of that, it's going to take us longer to get from the beginning of one year to the end. And so, like you said, even though we're in 2014, we've gone 12 years through Yu-Gi-Oh! It's going to take us a lot longer to get through the rest of the years as more and more products come out. But I'm excited. I can't wait to see what you got. So let's shout out the patron, Yashi Janamanchi. Thank you for the support. Hopefully I didn't butcher your name completely. All right, Gage.
Pretty good.
Damn, I'm getting clapped in rock paper scissors as of
you
late,
are
I
getting
feel like. What do you got,
smoked, bro? Let me think for a sec here.
Sure. You're not snapping first, so that's interesting. I feel like you and I have both opted to go first the last like 5 or 6 episodes.
First feels like really, really good, but also I don't know what you're playing today, man. You could be playing anything. I'm pretty confident you didn't bring back the Chain Burn for a 3rd time. I don't think the chat would let you get away with that, bro.
Honestly, I don't think they would have let me get away with it as long as I have if they were in control.
Yeah, so I think you got to be bringing something different today. You know what? I'll go first. I think it's all right.
Okay, sure. Best of luck, buddy. Let's see what you got.
Best of luck, Duelist. Let's see how it goes today.
What is the magical Gage intuition think that I'm on? Give us some insight into the mind of Gage.
So I had a read today that since you unbanned Shockmaster, that you might just ram a rank 4 deck again. I was almost positive. I was like, this is a really real possibility. So I kind of thought that. And you know, but giving you the option to go first and make Shockmaster is terrifying. So I'm not going to even let that happen. I'm going to try to do something on my own here. I'm going to start by special summoning.
Special summoning.
Give me a minute. Hold on. Maybe I don't do that. Yeah, all right. I'm going to start by special summoning Photon Thrasher.
Okay, looks like you're bringing a rank 4 deck of your own over here.
Yeah, maybe just a little bit here. I'll follow it up with a normal summon of Yellow Gadget.
Okay, bringing out the gadgets.
Yep, I'll pull out a green gadget from deck here.
Sure. What are you making?
I do have a rank 4. I think I'm going to make one here. And I think the best choice is... I'm going to just make King of the Feral Imps. And I'm going to use King of the Feral Imps.
Honestly, this card has been a godsend for us.
It makes my turn 2 plays a lot better here. So I'm going to get my Kage to Kage.
Sure.
And you know what? I'm actually like okay with this. I'm going to set 2 cards, and I'm just going to pass my turn to you.
Okay, I'll draw. Anything standby?
Nothing in standby.
Main 1. Let's go normal tin goldfish.
No way! I had to read! Would you believe it? Yes.
This is going to be a fun game.
Yeah, tin goldfish is fine. That's okay.
All right. Gadget effect.
Yeah, gadget's effect's fine too.
I also had the yellow gadget. I will go ahead and add myself a green. I know you've got green and Kage in hand, which is neat. Question is, what am I doing with my dudes? Redoing. Imagine you've got any matter of back row that we're going to have to contend with. That's perfectly fine. Well, we may as well force something out of you here. Let's go for 101.
Yeah, that will force something out of me. I'll compulsory it back to hand.
It's out of here. And just like you, I also have back row. Go ahead.
I'll draw for turn. Standby. Sure. Main phase okay?
All good.
All right. Yep. Main phase, I'm going to use my King of the Feral Imps again. I'll start with that.
Yep. Pretty good.
All right. I'll pick up another Kage to Kage. Deck to hand.
For your follow-up turn.
Yes, sir. I'm going to normal summon Green Gadget. Chain link to Kage to Kage.
Go for it.
All right. Well, I don't even know what you play anymore in your back rows, Alex. I actually just don't know.
Would you like your red gadget or?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I have to have my red gadget, bro. I think it's mandatory, right? No, it's not.
It's not mandatory.
But yes, I do want my red gadget. Thank you.
I was gonna say if you have 2 red gadgets in hand, like that's cheating because you have 2 Kage to Kages. But oh no, you summon one. Never mind.
No, okay, I'll pick up the red gadget.
Oh no, you do have 2 Kage to Kages.
I do. Yeah, I just searched the second one.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are you making here? I don't know if you make anything. Like I'm in the driver's seat right now, unless you have like actually Mirror Force, which Mirror Force hasn't been flipped up since the Eisenhower administration. So I think I'm just gonna go battle phase here. And sure. I'll start with 11, little Kage to Kage.
Fine.
14 from Green Gadget.
Yep.
23 from King of the Feral Imps.
I'll Prison King.
I'm like 100% okay with that. Yeah.
I know he already got +2. I think you're fine.
He definitely did his job there. I'll go main phase 2 if Dueling Book lets me. There we go. I'm gonna overlay these 2. I'm gonna actually make you have a gadget in hand. That's all you have. You used Tin Goldfish already, so you'd have to like hard draw Kage to Kage, huh? You know what? I mean, this guy's probably the safest choice. I'll just overlay them into My Stroke the Symphony Djinn.
Ugh, that's annoying.
Is he okay though? Does he stick?
I'm gonna warning him.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's okay.
This is a counter trap. You don't have anything.
I'll set another face down on my own, and I'll pass it back to you, Duelist.
Red gadget, Kage to Kage. Okay, we desperately need.
Oh, huge top deck. That's fine. Yeah.
Very big top deck, indeed. All right, let's go green gadget effect.
Sure.
Get the good old red, and I'll just go to battle for 14.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Second main, I'll throw one down. Over to you.
I'll end phase zap that face down.
It's Trap Tricks, Trap Hole, Nightmare. Pretty good one.
Playing some fancy cards here. I'm okay with that. That's actually really good. Okay, standby main. We okay?
Yep.
Okay.
Sure.
I'll start with my man, Yellow Gadget. Summon it down. And I'll chain Kage to Kage.
Yeah, that's all good.
Okay, so special, I will get my green gadget from
And I know you still have a red in hand, so I know you have 2 gadgets.
Yeah. Anything here?
Nope.
All right. Put these guys together here.
Who's joining the party this time?
That's what I'm trying to figure out, man. I got options. Tons of really good guys I can just get on the board here. You know what? He was annoying last time. He's probably annoying again. No, this is for sure the right answer. I'm going to make another Feral Imps.
Sure.
I'm going to use Feral Imps. I'll detach this Kage to Kage.
You can just chain him up.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's okay.
Yep.
Okay. All right, I'm just going to pass there. Go ahead.
I'll draw. Let's go red gadget effect.
Sure.
Get a yellow. We'll overlay. Try for my own Feral Imps. There's your judgment. All right. All this tit for tat Yu-Gi-Oh. Look at this. Okay. In that case, I will set a card and I'll throw it to you.
I'll draw. Stand by me.
Yep.
I'll normal summon a green gadget
Sure.
and use its effect.
Yep.
Green gadget grabs red gadget.
So now you have red and yellow in hand.
Yep. I'll go battle phase 14.
These tiny hits get in.
Yep, and unfortunately, Feral Imps can't attack. He's chained up.
Thankfully.
So I'll set a card and I'll pass turn.
All right. Draw standby main. Let's go for Trap Tricks Dianea. For no effect, unfortunately.
Ooh, yeah, no Trap Tricks in the graveyard, unfortunately, but that's fine.
Go for green.
Yeah, green's fine. He'll get removed.
Okay.
I think here. Give me just a second. You're getting desperate. What? You're getting desperate. You don't have an extender.
I mean, green gadget's also the biggest gadget game.
he is, yeah. I don't think you have anything else. You know what? I am gonna Fiendish chain.
You're gonna Fiendish chain my Dianea, sure.
Yeah.
I'll set one. Go.
Okay, draw. Stand by main. I'll normal summon red gadget.
It's fine.
And use its effect.
Yep.
Red gadget gets yellow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So far, so good. I'll overlay my 2 4s. Yeah, this is probably the move. I'll make Daigusto Emerald.
That's pretty good. Yep.
And I'll use Daigusto Emerald's effect.
Shuffle them back.
Yeah, I'll detach my green gadget, and I'll put back green Kage Tokage, Kage Tokage.
Okay.
Okay, draw 1 card. I'll go battle phase.
Sure.
And I'll get over your Diana.
Got prison, which was bottomless, but do what we can.
Good thing I got the value out of it already.
Yep.
Main 2, I'll set up another back row, and I'll pass it back to you.
I'll draw. Stand by main. Let's try for yellow.
Yep.
Get green. Let's try to overlay. Go King of the Fairlimps again.
Yeah.
I'll try for the effect.
Yeah, he'll resolve this time.
All right. We're making progress. Great.
Let's go, right?
I'll pass.
Okay. I'll draw for turn. Stand by main?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, I'll summon Tin Goldfish, and I'll use its effect. I will chain Kage Tokage.
I'm going to Vanities.
I'm going to Wiretap.
Main decking the Wiretap. Look at you. Okay.
Thought it'd be pretty good. Look at it coming up here.
That's coming up. Yeah. All right. Going to the deck.
Okay. Resolves. So Kage Tokage gets summoned, and then we're special summoning a Gadget. Unfortunately, Gadget misses timing because it's not the last thing to happen, right?
No.
Tin Goldfish is chain link 1.
Yeah,
right?
Tin Goldfish is chain link 1.
Yeah,
It
okay.
works. It works.
Yeah, okay, cool. Go ahead, never mind. Mix it up. I don't think I have a yellow Gadget. I'm through all of them, so it's fine. I still win in this position.
You do.
I'm going to overlay.
You got it. You
these.
make
We're gonna
101,
make
I'm dead.
Arc.
I know what you're doing.
Yep.
Yep.
Nice guy in attack position, bozo.
That was rough. Another mirror match, Gage. Another mirror match. Who would have thought? To be fair, I think this is actually one of the most fun mirror matches we could do because I think there's a lot of interaction, even post board especially. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so for sure. We're just on the same wavelength recently, dude. Let's see who built it better, right?
Seems like it. All right, best of luck, buddy. I will go. Draw standby main. Let's go Myrmelio effect.
Yeah, that's fine.
Get ourselves a good old bottomless. And I'll just set one and pass. Go ahead.
Okay, I will draw. Stand by main. I'll start with yellow Gadget. Gets under bottomless Trapple.
It does.
Okay, and then yellow Gadget effect. I will pick up my green Gadget from the deck.
Sure.
Okay. I'm going to set 1, 2, 3, and fuck it. I'll set a 4th. You're moving.
He's just setting everything. I'll draw. Standby good?
Yeah.
Go main 1. Let's see. We'll go green Gadget effect.
Yeah, green Gadget's fine.
I will grab a red.
Okay.
And I'll just go to battle.
Yep.
Get hitting.
I'm going to take both of this.
Okay, so
400.
4 and then 14.
14, yes.
Go ahead.
All right, playing it cautiously. I like it. Stand by main. All right, I know what this back row is, so let me get rid of it.
You don't know what it is.
I
It could
have
have been anything.
a hunch, Alex.
It could have been anything.
I've got a hunch what it would be. Drew, probably the best card in my deck here. I'm going to normal green Gadget, activate the effect, and look at my man Kage Tokage, also in the hand.
I have the best card in my deck, too. It's called Max C.
Shit! Yeah, that's fine. Okay, whatever. I'll special Kage, you get a card, and I'll get my green Gadget search.
Yep, sure.
Green gets red. Okay.
You gonna give me another card, buddy?
I think so. I don't think I'm afraid of giving you another card. Yeah, I'll give you another one. I'll go into a King of the Fairlimps.
Makes sense.
Yeah, and then
you also get to get a card, so it's kind of worth it for you.
I'm going to hopefully get my King of the Fairlimps to resolve.
Yep.
Okay. Another Kage Tokage to hand. And then I'll go battle phase, and I'll demolish this. No, not the Myrmilla, because you could Dynea it back. We'll go green Gadget.
Very astute. I'll take 900.
I'm okay. I'm chilling. Go ahead. Your turn.
I'll draw. Stand by me.
Yeah.
Normal ice hand.
Oh, fuck. Hold on. Oh, shit. Yeah, he could get crashing here. Sure, that's fine.
Battle.
Lucky me. He's going to put you back another turn here. Give me a second. Yeah, I'll compulsory the ice hand back to hand.
Sure. Second main, I will set one. Guess I might as well just turn this Myrmelio to defense. Go ahead.
Okay, I'll draw. Stand by main. I'm just going to get in there because I know I'm better than you. I'm going to go red Gadget, chainlink one red Gadget, chainlink to the other Kage Tokage.
I'll oppression the Kage.
I have no response to Royal Oppression. Okay.
Okay.
And it does destroy, right?
Kage gets destroyed.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Okay. I'll go battle phase.
You get your search.
I do.
Get
You're
your
right.
yellow.
Thank you. I'm sorry. Yellow.
You've missed that twice now. I should
Yeah,
have said anything.
right. I'd be getting sharked so easy. I'll go 13 over the Myrmillo, and then 23 direct.
Yep.
Okay. Main phase 2. You know what? I'm stoked you gave me this oppression. That's kind of good. Oh, the hands activating damage step. No,
You figured it out.
this should be fine though. I'm okay. Go ahead. Your turn.
Okay. Draw, stand by main. You already know what's coming. I'll try to punch. Literally.
Give me a second to think here. Hold on. Give me a second to think on summon, actually. Damn, these hands are really good. Really good Yu-Gi-Oh cards. On the summon of Ice Hand, actually. Go back to main phase 1. I'm going to Torrential Tribute.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, big wipe.
Yep. Ice Hand effect.
I'll Royal Oppression the Ice Hand.
That's fine. Pay your 8. I will set one. Go ahead.
Okay, I will draw. Stand by main. What's the stats on Fire Hand? He's 16, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's the opposite of Ice Hand.
I think his defense is lower.
Yeah, I think it's 16-14. I think it's like they're
no, I think he's like
opposites.
1612 or 16,000 or something.
Now I gotta see this. Now I'm curious. I looked up Fire Hand and there was a picture of a fiery hand, not the Yu-Gi-Oh card. I don't know what I expected. It's 16,000. Okay.
Oh, okay. This is 16,000.
I don't think you have a lot of them though. I think you told me you only have like super small amounts. Let's go Green Gadget.
Sure.
Green Gadget effect.
Yep.
Pick up the red gadget.
Okay.
And then I'll get in for 14, hopefully.
Take it.
Your move?
I'll draw. Let's go Mermelio effect.
Gets a bottomless trap hole. Sure, that's fine.
We will add Trap Tricks, Trap Hole, Nightmare.
Yeah.
Get over the gadget.
I will Book of Moon, the Mermillo.
Sure. Main 2. I'll set 2. Over to you.
Okay. All right. Draw for turn. Stand by main.
Yep.
I'll normal summon Yellow Gadget, and I'll pick up another... What's the defense on Mermillo? It's 12, right?
12. Yep.
All right. Hold on. I'm actually going to do red, because that color gets over.
To get that extra 100 damage.
Yeah, just in case deep prison. So we'll get red, and I'll pick up yellow.
Sure.
I'll go battle phase with these guys.
Yep.
I'll get over for 100.
It's fine.
14 direct.
I'll take it.
All right. Not totally out of oppression range, but you're close. On the follow-up, I know you got some cards, but we should be fine here. I'll set, and I'll just pass with these guys. That's okay.
I'll draw. Let's go Fire Hand.
Yeah, Fire Hand's fine.
Fire Hand over red.
I'll take 300, and that'll resolve.
And I'll set 1. Go ahead.
Draw. Stand by main. Okay, I'm going to normal summon Yellow Gadget and use its effect.
Sure.
Okay, off of Yellow Gadget, I will grab me... Gets me Green Gadget. Hand. I'll overlay these two into My Stroke the Symphony Djinn.
I'll Oppression.
Okay. All right. Oppression's out of the way now.
See the Soul Charge.
No, I'm not that lucky.
or not.
I'll set a card and I'll pass turn. Go ahead.
Okay. Happy to see your Torrential's gone. Standby main. Yellow gadget.
Yep.
Let's get green. Battle 12-16.
Yeah, I'll take both.
Okay. And then I'll set another one down. Over to you.
Okay. I will draw. Stand by main.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess I'll start with Dark Hole. Literally no reason not to. Your life's looking a little low there, buddy.
It is looking a little low. That's concerning. I'll Judgment that.
Oh, the 200 life point Solemn Judgment.
Yeah.
Hold on.
You got Wiretap?
I don't. I will allow this.
Okay.
Okay.
They have Judgment too, so.
I will special summon Photon Thrasher.
Thinking. I know. Do I green to hand? I think. Yeah, you're playing 3 of each gadget. I think I know you have green. I think you have another one. I think you have 2 gadgets and 1 other card. I'm gonna Blackhorn Thrasher.
That's fine. I will normal summon Green Gadget and use its effect.
The effect of Green Gadget is annoying, so I will Fiendish Chain. Show me that Judgment. Show me that Wiretap. I know you got one of them back there.
I'm just going to do this. I'm going to
Yeah.
This will be really down to the last play here.
Okay.
1150. Does this resolve?
Yep. Did you get your
Dimensional
search,
prison.
buddy?
I didn't. Thank you for
That's like
reminding
the
me
whole
to get my
reason
red
I thought you were
gadget
doing
search.
that. I mean, also, you know,
Yeah.
the Fiendish Chain stops it from attacking, but you did call it. I have prison.
Yeah. Yep. I've already normaled, right? That was my
That was your
Yep.
normal.
So I'll pass.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Draw. Hit.
Yeah. Yeah, you got this one.
Woo! Soul Charge off the top. Game 3.
Right
This is
down
a
to
good
the wire.
one.
That was right down to the wire.
one.
I thought I had that one. Yeah. That one was down to the wire. I thought once I had your Royal Oppression out of the way, I would have just had to attack for game. Super close, but couldn't get in there. The Dimensional Prison, like I read. I don't know if
Yeah.
holding the judgment would have made a difference or not. That's what I'm trying to like stew over.
It was tough because I had the answer to your Thrasher too.
Yeah.
And like there is a world if I didn't answer the Thrasher can just attack and beat me.
Yep.
So I had to have multiple things. So I had to have an out for the Thrasher, something to force the judgment, and then something to take out the gadget after that. So that's how it goes sometimes.
That's all right.
What are you doing,
I'm going to
buddy?
expect to win game 3 here, especially when I go first. I get to set up, which seems like infinitely stronger than anything else you could do. So we'll see how it works out, okay?
Best of luck.
Best of luck, Duelist. I'll go standby main phase. Dude, if I had Shockmaster, you would be cooked right now. I'll start with Yellow Gadget. I'll activate the effect, and I'll chain Kage Tokage.
I'll take my free cards.
Yep, it's only fair. Okay. So I'll pick up Yellow gets green, and I'll special Kage.
Special
You get a
Kage.
card.
Yep.
I will overlay these. Will
Paralymps.
I? I don't know. Put that card back, bro. Maybe I won't.
Oh, okay.
Maybe
All
I
right, sorry.
won't.
Sorry. I'll shuffle too. I'll shuffle.
Yeah, I'll give you another card. That's fine. I'll go Faralims.
I figured.
And then I'll Faralimp effect.
Yep.
All right. I'm going to set 1. I'm going to set 2. It's your move.
I'll draw. Standby main. Grand Mole.
Oh, shit. It doesn't feel awesome, but... Oh, my God. Wow. That's really tough. That's fine. Yep.
Back. Bounce. Second main. Go 3 down. Back to you.
I will draw. Standby main. I'll go green gadget. I'll activate the effect, and I'll chain Kage Tokage.
That's fine.
Okay, so special Kage. Get my green gadget. Search for red gadget. I'll go battle phase, 11, and then 14.
I'll take them both.
Okay, main phase 2. No, you have Grand Mole.
It's annoying,
It's
isn't
really
it?
annoying, actually. It's pissing me off. Yeah, you know what? I'll exceed. I'll make another King of the Faralims. And I'll use its effect.
I'll try to chain it up.
That's fine. I'll just pass. Go ahead.
We'll draw. Standby main. Let's go. Maybe another gadget. Don't have another Kage unless you drew it, which I mean you could have. It's possible.
Yeah, I'll Torrential Tribute here.
Clean up the hand. That is pretty good. Sure.
Okay, and then the Phoenix Chain
Chain goes as well. Over to you.
Drop. Stand by main. I'll go Tin Goldfish, and I'll use its effect.
I'll Fiendish Chain the Goldfish.
Okay, and I know you have Grand Mole. You don't have a gadget yet, as far as I know. That's fine.
Okay.
Okay, I'll just end my turn. Go ahead.
Space the back row. Show me the judgment. I know
It's
that's what it was.
fucking Trap Stun.
Oh, trap stun. Okay.
Now I feel
All
bad
right.
I didn't get the value out of it. Now I'm like, fuck, I should have just chained it. All right, okay.
That's kind of funny. Stand by main. Let me think. Now you have a gadget. We'll go normal Tin Goldfish effect.
I'll chain Maxi.
Ooh, got your own Maxi, huh? That's annoying. We'll special another goldfish.
Yeah, okay. I'll draw a card.
So you get your draw. It's annoying. I don't really want to give you cards. I think I will, though. I'll give you 1, just because I get 1, too.
Okay.
Effect.
Yep.
Kage. And then we'll hit over your goldfish.
Yep. I will take 15.
15. Yep.
Okay, and then Fiendish Chain goes.
It does. And over to you.
Okay, I'll draw. Stand by main.
I think all I know you have is a gadget, and that's about it.
Yep. All right, so what are you doing next turn here? You use Tin. You've picked up a Kage Tokage, but you've yet to summon a gadget. And I don't think there's any world where you ever don't summon a gadget off a Tin Goldfish. So you just can't have it. You just don't have it. All right, bro.
Keep peeking in that extra deck, so I imagine you have at least 1 extender of some sort.
I've got some moves now. I'm going to start by special summoning Photon Thrasher.
Okay, that's the extender.
I'm going to activate Soul Charge.
Oh, fuck. Yep, here it is. First activation.
I'm going to target 4 monsters. I'm going to target the gadgets and the Kage Tokages.
That's fine. It can be special summon. It just has to be special summon to the field first.
And then I'll trigger 1 green, 2 yellow.
Well, you'll take 4,000 damage first, and then
That's
you'll
true.
trigger your effects. Yeah.
Yes, my bad.
This card is not free, Gage. It is
If
free.
only, if
but-
only, right?
if only.
Yellow, green will get red, yellow, right?
Yep.
No, it's red, green. My bad.
Yeah, red, green. Sorry.
Okay.
I was just agreeing. I'm like, yeah, whatever.
yeah. Game looks over. Yeah.
So I know your hand is 3 gadgets minimum now, though, which I guess is somewhat comforting. But the fact you get to make 3 rank 4s here is not great.
First one I'll make is shark in defense, and I'll shark take your guy.
Yep.
You keep the material. I think.
Yep, you do.
Take 2 more. I'm gonna make a King of the Feral Imps.
Get another search.
Yep. And then I will normal summon red gadget. I'll search.
Okay.
I'll make my stroke.
Okay. Just walling up.
And you know what? This is gonna go in defense too. There's no reason to put in attack. Your move.
Okay. So I know your hand is 3 gadgets and a Kage.
3 gadgets, Kage. Yep.
I don't know the last card, I believe.
You don't.
Okay. We'll draw. Standby main. Oh, what are we doing now? Good old Soul Charge. Hell of a card.
Yeah, reborn for 4. Totally fair in this time.
Totally fair.
That's
Totally
why the
fair.
cards are 3. You know, it's fair.
Yeah, it's
They
fair.
only release fair cards in Yu-Gi-Oh. I don't know if you've known that philosophy.
Normal Murmelio.
Yeah.
Beck Murmelio, Chain Kage.
Yeah, that's fine.
A little bit late, but better late than never, I guess.
Yeah, right on.
Or
time.
Exiton would be a sick card to have, right?
All right, we can't all
Yeah.
have nice things, Mr. Alexander.
Just saying.
Take a notice, all my guys are in defense position. That's pretty good,
Yeah,
isn't it?
Not bad.
Certain card I know only takes special summon attack
That
position.
is
guys.
correct. That is correct. Which now leads me to the question of how do I want to address your board? Guess I'll just go for my own King of the Feral Imps.
Yeah, I have no problem.
I'll use the effect.
Sure.
Kage. We'll go battle. Hit your Kage. Or not your Kage. Your
my
Feral
Feral
Imps. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, that's
Same thing. They're both reptiles. Whatever. I'm going to set 2. Throw it back.
okay. I will draw. Standby phase. You
You're
got
good.
anything? Main phase 1. All right, I'm going to go Tin Goldfish. I'm going to activate its effect, and I'm going to chain Kage to
Oh,
Kage.
good.
So special Kage as chain link 2, green gadget as chain link 1, and then green gadget effect. Green gets red.
Still 3 gadgets in hand.
Switch those guys to attack. I'm going to exceed. I'm going to make my second Silent Honor Arc coming up. Anything?
No.
Shark effect. I'm going to take your guy.
Yeah, you got it.
Cool. Give it his material. Battle phase. I'll just go in ascending order.
You got it.
14.
I forgot you had a
Gadget-
second
What are
honor arc.
these?
I
Yeah, you
forgot.
did? Oh, it didn't.
Hey,
I don't
well,
know if
you
it
so
mattered. I had
okay,
the
so you had
stun in
trap
the
stun
background.
anyway, so this didn't matter depending on what you made. Yeah, I forgot you had the second one. So I had a soul charge, so I could have done the same thing back to you. But like,
Ooh.
we would have been at this weird
Yep.
standstill, so I didn't exactly know. So what I could have done was, and I guess it could have maybe been advantageous. So like, this was still in my hand. So when I had King of the Feral Imps up, I could have soul charged for 4. I could have brought back a bunch of dudes. Murmelio could have popped your trap stun, so I'd still have my bottomless. So I can bring all these things back. And then I was thinking that I could just make Shockmaster, but the problem is your Feral Imps can run over Shockmaster.
Yeah, it was strong enough.
Yeah,
to do
so that's what made it awkward. So there wasn't really like a clean play here. So the other line was to just make like Utopia, I think, like Utopia, and then like maybe my own Maze Stroke, or just like leave the Tin Goldfish and the Fire Hand face up potentially. I don't know. It's gummy because then I still have my bottomless. So if you try to do something, I could deal with that there. Yeah.
It's weird to say. I do think there's merit in keeping Fire Hand up. I think there's that card's like actually just a little bit difficult to out. Of course, looking at my board right now, everything's protected
Right.
by destruction except for Green Gadget. But I do think that's pretty good. I'm trying to see though. I know both of our extra decks are
Right.
so limited, and that's why I knew I could like make this type of line of just putting a whole bunch of guys that can't be destroyed and throwing him in defense position too, because I know you have Silent Honor Arc, but I know that's legitimately like the only really
Exactly.
good
Like
rank
there
four
isn't
that
a ton.
have.
We don't have. I don't have Diamond Eye or Exiton's not here. I also don't know why I didn't bottomless the
Yeah.
101 just to like force you to trap stun, because like if you didn't have it, then you couldn't have sucked up my guy. So that was a misplay there. But you had
Yep,
it, so I'm like,
yep.
okay, good. We didn't throw the game immediately.
No,
Yeah.
don't worry about it. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's the other thing I could have done was I don't know. Like, maybe I could have done something with Grand Mole to try to, like, start bouncing your guys back. But I don't know. It felt like there wasn't really, like... We were going to get into this weird stalemate, and then I was just, like, out of gas. You were right. I didn't have a single gadget. And I just couldn't see one.
Yeah, did you draw into that
I drew into that Murmelio on for turn. Yeah.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, this was going to be annoying to deal with, but, like, again, the solace is, like, I have
exactly
initiative, right? If I can keep putting at least a dude on the board, like, I can start getting damage in, and if you're responding with Grand Mole, like, that's your whole turn. And that's the thing is, like, do I care about that? And it really, in most senses, probably not, because I'm just going to keep putting dudes on the board that I have to deal with.
And this shows the power of the gadgets, because, like, everything you're doing effectively, like, is trading for one of my cards, but then you're like plussing off of it, and I just like I didn't even have enough back row to really deal with it, nor did I have gadgets to keep up with your gadgets. And so the fire hands are nice because they beat all of your gadgets like attack wise, and then like if you try to like make something big, fire hand can technically take it out, except for like 101 and Mace Stroke, I guess, as well.
Yeah, what are the
it's
ratios?
3-1. It's
it
terrible.
3-1?
It's awful.
That's what I thought. I was like, yo, I remember you telling me this was ass, bro. So I
mean, we never even got to see one trigger because you played around him as best you torrentialed him twice, I think, which is fine.
Yeah, but I don't know if you know, like, neither of them felt great to get rid of. Like, neither of them, like, was, like, a super advantageous thing. Like, they did throw a wrench in my plans. These cards are just really annoying to deal with.
I was siding them, actually. I wasn't even maining them initially. But, yeah, they're kind of awkward. What's also awkward, too, is Dionea. When I don't have Murmelio. Game 1, I had 2 Dioneas in hand and no Murmelio to use with it. And so
how many
I have 2 Murmelio, too. So, like, it's kind of botched, unlucky. Yeah. So it's weird. Dionea is good, I feel like, in this matchup just because it's bigger than all the gadgets at the very least. Same thing with, like, Fire Hand. And Ice Hand can trade with green at least. But I don't know. I feel like there could have been a situation where I won this, but I think it was rough. And the fact that you had the soul charge first, you just had everything set up. So then, like, it was hard for me to really, anytime I tried to make a push, you can just start 101ing and taking my stuff back, essentially. So it makes it really difficult, but good game. I think this was actually entertaining and great just because we had a lot of disruption. I had 3 wiretaps, by the way. Didn't fucking see them at all, so great.
See them? Yeah, that would have been
nice.
Good, right? I had 2 in the main deck, and I think that's all the 2 that I had. I did put in a tech card exactly for this situation in my side deck. I was like, if he rocks up with his dumb Shockmaster or something strategy, I was hoping to resolve
You know what's so funny? I talked about this in the opening. I'm like, this card is actually crazy. And for this like exact board you have here, if I had Xyz Universe, like the game would be over, but I didn't.
Yeah, I was thinking like, so the funny thing is I built the deck first, and then I read the deck while I was giving the profile, and I was like, I can't summon numbers with this. So I was like, oh my god, do I have any good? There's 0 rank 8s that you can summon, but of course I have the almighty Draco Sack, which could be an easy summon to throw on top of any level 2s, any 2 level 4s, because you can summon, it has to be an 8 or 1 level below it, 1 rank below it. So Draco Sack would be like crushing.
Yeah, I think I'd have to play like Big Eye or Master of Blades or something, which is still fine, but
can't even do.
Those are numbers. You're right. Never mind. I don't even know if I have a target then. Now that I think about it,
that's what I was thinking. They're slim, bro. So I was lucky I had 1 in there to be able to use it. So, but yeah, I had him in the side deck. Last minute, I was like, if he really plays something like this could be like a game ender on the spot.
I love how you had this moment of clairvoyance while you were giving the deck profile of like, wait a minute, what if he does the same thing?
Yeah,
that would have been sick, though. That would have been a great way to end this episode if you did.
Yeah. This is a good game. Dude, we're getting close again to a tie. And it's a tie moving into the Arc 5 series.
Maybe Duelist Alliance ends up being the episode where like we have to play to see who takes the lead. It's possible, the way things are going.
Yeah, it's a nail-biter, bro.
How were your Primal Origin polls otherwise?
They were okay. Nothing to really write home about. I ended up getting like the Dionea, 1 Dionea, but I don't have
I was going to say, you have none.
Think.
Yeah, that's a big advantage for me.
Yes. I was looking for like a few rare cards that would have been really nice, like an O-Lion. I think would make for some cool.
You didn't get one,
like combo plays.
Ooh,
I didn't get one. No.
I got 2.
I think I ended up getting the best card that I got was the rank 8 Galaxy Eye.
Oh, okay. The Prime Photon Dragon or whatever. I got him too.
Yeah, that guy. That guy. I think that's all I.
I got a handful of holos, but they're all pretty bad. The 2 Dionea were pretty much the thing I was looking forward to the most, and then just random stuff like Xyz Universe and stuff. Like not too much crazy stuff in the set, but it's fine. I really wanted like Karen Gorgon and Rhapsody. I got Ragna Zero. I don't know if you got that too, but.
Of course, yeah. I didn't get a.
I didn't either.
Rhapsody actually. Did you get Rhapsody?
Ragna's weird because I feel like you and I don't really play decks that modulate values of attack. Like this was good when like Fire Fist was good, right? And so
Yeah, that's what I brought up too.
Yeah.
Like when Fire Fist was going around, everybody's activating tanky. It was insane. But yeah, I mean Rhapsody's good in general. But the one thing we can take solace in is they both actually get Astral Pack reprints really soon.
Okay.
So I was like not too bent out of shape. I was like I didn't get this card like Rhapsody, but I can pull it later. And
speaking of Astral Pack reprints, I pulled a Dandelion and I pulled a Necro Valley. So I pulled 2 out of the 3 ultimates in my 3-pack.
Yo, that's just the same luck.
But not Max C,
last
unfortunately.
time,
I would have
bro.
liked to be 1 Max C up over you, but it is what it is.
Yeah, it would have been pretty
Yeah.
good. Can't win them all though, bro. That's pretty lucky though. Is that your that's your
That's
first
my
dandy,
first
right? Or your
dandy
second?
and my first shot at opening Astral Pack 4 because I think I was on a 3-win streak the whole time Astral Pack 4 was the loser pack.
Yeah.
So I'm going back there next
Kinda crazy.
episode, so maybe I'll get another chance at Max C. Speaking of which, though, how was your wheel? You had me on edge. I'm nervous.
Oh, I got an ultra rare card on my wheel, which translates to a secret rare from Dragons of Legend. I just took a mathematician because I didn't actually pull any. On my
That's a
first
fair
go
pick.
around.
That's fine. You could have like maybe taken a second Curry Bandit, I guess. You have no hands though, so like that obviously was not a contention.
Yeah, so like if the hand was, I could pick up an ice hand and I'd have 1 fire hand and 1 ice hand. Whoa, look out! Bro.
I was really hoping to
But,
win last
correct me if I'm
episode to
wrong.
get a second ice hand because 3-2 fire ice, I could work with that.
That's fierce. That's
Yeah.
pretty good. Yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong, but mathematician actually gets limited at some
He
point, doesn't he?
might.
I think
might.
he does. I think for some reason I had a feeling that mathematician actually hits the forbidden.
I guess we'll find out.
So I was like, I'm happy to have 1 in
Yeah.
there, right? So
Good games, buddy. The stakes keep going higher and higher, and we're not at Duelist Alliance yet. I think we have 1 or 2 side sets in between, but man, each one of these episodes is getting better and better. I love it.
yeah, stop picking the same
You
deck.
stop
that I'm
picking the
bro.
same deck.
Get on. Stop it, bro.
So guys, that's going to wrap it up for another video. I really hope you all enjoyed. Let's go ahead and shout out the patrons for all of their continued support. So shout outs to Shadow1317, Tim00x3, MBT Play Medolce, Moto, Cameron L. Smith, Phoenix Theme World, Pony Stark, The Synchro Guy, Dan the Man Hoban, Draconic Little Fadeleaf, Peyton McGrath, Dylan Rare Hunter, Jesse Wood, Chrono the Branded Enjoyer, Extremely Vulgar Man, Brody Eastwood, Flannel Daddy, Twinkle Muncher, Matthew Brady. I've tried reading cards before. It was horrible, and my guinea pigs had to get me therapy. Cheeks McLapperty, Stolfin Amethyst, Uncle Brian of Stardust, Wonder Waffle, MBT Cancel by all Community soon, Cancel by all Committee soon, Cancel by all Players soon, Nicholas Carpenter, Corvain, and Konami. When are we getting a Yu-Gi-Oh! Lore anime? Thank you all so much for watching, and we will see you next time.